really what this IPA sheet is for, and what we're going to be talking about once a week is what you're setting your intentions and meeting your goals. So I really like this form. Kate used this form last year or earlier this year. It really tells you what how to set your intention for the week, and then we'll go over it and how you met your goals and all of that. So a huge question today was, what is a monthly BHAG? And that's your big, hairy, audacious goals. So this is a goal that you might think is silly. You might, it might be just like presumptuous, and you think that everyone might laugh at you. Write it down. This is what your dream is, and we want you to fulfill that. It's not anything to laugh at. We want you to be proud of your goal. This week I have kind of a small one, and I put down that I want to re-rank silver. I'm a gold ambassador, and my intention is to get 3 new ambassadors this month. So I'm gonna re-rank to silver. That's gonna be my goal for this month, and then I'll go, get a little hairier as time goes on. So I want these Zooms to be productive for you all. I want you to ask questions. I want you to really focus on your back office and learn it. You cannot screw anything up by just kind of going through it. One part of your IPA sheet is talking about 3-way messages. I want you all to reach out to your sponsor and really do the 3-way calls or 3-way text messages with your sponsor or someone who might have a similar autoimmune disease as the potential that you're talking to. Reach out to that person first and ask if you could do a 3-way conversation with a perspective. And then another thing that's really a great goal is to really grow yourself as a leader or as for your own self. So looking into books to read, listening to podcasts, writing in a journal. Today I bought myself a new little journal that I'm going to write in it every single day, and that's my intention for the week. So I wanted to have some gals talk about what scares them the most about this business and how IPAs have really helped them grow in their business. And so why don't we start with Brooke Jackson? Can you tell us what scares you the most?
Yes. As most people know, I hate cold messaging. So that has been something that I've struggled with since the very beginning. I'm getting better at it by using the Doe app. It's made me a little more comfortable knowing who to reach out to and telling me kind of what to say. And a lot of times I've been starting my conversations in my cold messages as really just relationship building and making new friends. So that's really helped me a lot. That's really about the only thing that scares me. I love talking to people. I love sharing the products, and all that is fun, but it's the cold messaging is where I always have to step up my game, and I'm trying really hard to get better at it.
Cold messaging is one of my least favorite things too, and you and I have talked about that quite a bit, about stepping out of our comfort zone and sending out those cold messages. But I really like what you said about building relationships first. I think that's awesome. Can you talk a little bit about the Doe app for those that don't know?
Yes, I've been using Doe for a little while, and basically what it does is it imports everybody from Facebook, all your friends, and you can update it all the time. But it'll also it'll tell you kind of who to message, and it'll give you like 3 people or however many you're going to do that day, and it'll say like potentials, or maybe even just following up with your current ambassadors and preferred customers. So it's really good because sometimes I have gone, oh my gosh, I have not followed up with them in so long. So it kind of keeps me on my toes and reminds me where to go. And who I've talked to and who I need to follow up with. So it's a really good tool. I suggest if you guys are really interested in working the business, that you download the app and give it a try. It's really worth the money.
Awesome. Thanks, Brooke. How,
Thank you.
so can you talk about how an IPA or these weekly Zooms have really helped you?
Well, I actually messaged you girls the other night because on the last day of the month, I was laying in bed and I was thinking about how much I needed a calendar challenge. These challenges since the beginning of my Plexus career, which hasn't been very long, but 2 years, I have grown my business so much during the calendar challenges, and it's just staying in touch with your business and your people and having an accountability partner. It really, if you dive in and you take advantage of this, your business will grow. So I love calendar challenges. I'm so grateful for you guys doing this. And I hope everybody gets excited about the calendar challenges like I do, because my business always grows. So I know this month it's going to be good.
Yeah, I'm super excited. So thank you for that. I'm so glad that you're pumped. And we were, thinking on the same wavelength there.
Yes, I was so excited. I even messaged you guys and I was like, oh, I'm so excited. Thank you. I needed this and my business needed this. So thank you guys for taking the time to put this together for everybody.
You're welcome. We're excited too. All right. So is Shandy on the line? I don't know if she's on. No? Claire, are you on the line?
I am.
Yay, Claire. Tell us. Claire's all the way from Australia and she got off early. I think we all should wish Claire a very happy birthday. It's her birthday in Australia today, but it's not your birthday in the United States yet. So we'll all be able to wish you a happy birthday again tomorrow.
Maybe if I jump on a plane, that would be great. Then I could be celebrated twice. So I just wanted to say, I think what scares me most is failure, and that if you put yourself out there and they don't want to hear what you have to say, that you've done something wrong, or that you're going about it the wrong way. And the IPAs have just really helped me get out of my comfort zone. Same with the calendar challenges. And I feel like doing these little things every day really, really helps grow you as a person and in your business. The mindset videos that I watch really, really, really help, both personally and from a business perspective. But I think if you just put yourself out there, the responses that I've gotten back from people that I thought, you know what, Doe has told me to message them, so I'm just going to message them. But people that I thought, oh my gosh, they're never going to be interested. They're never going to want this, but let's just do it. And they are surprisingly the ones that have said, oh my gosh, I've been seeing your posts. I identify with A, B, C, D. And what I learned early on is no one is too big or too little for this business. And if you don't tell somebody about it, somebody else will.
Awesome. Thank you. So you use the Doe app as well?
Yeah, I thought I will give it a go, and it's not an obsession, but I look forward to it, and it's always good motivation when they tell you that you're a rock star.
Yeah, there you go. That's awesome. I'm so happy that you're using that Doe app and it's working for you. It seems like that is a huge tool for a lot of people. I have it all set up. I just haven't been very good at using it. And so I was just talking to Priscilla earlier this afternoon, and she kind of motivated me to do it. So thank you for that. And I liked what you said about fear being the scariest part about this business is, I think it's just that feeling of discomfort and not actual fear, because the worst thing that can happen is someone can say no or not even message you back, kind of ghost you for a while. And so that's another thing that really holds me back as well is the cold messages and then not getting a response back. So I'm glad that you shared that with us. Next up, we're going to have Jessica Willoughby talk to us. Jess, are you there?
I'm here. Can you guys hear me?
Yay.
Yes. Yay.
We can
Okay.
hear you.
So I would definitely say the thing that scares me the most about this is failure. And more so because this is not the first network marketing business that I've done. And the first one that I did, I failed miserably. I could not get one person to join my team. And that was really discouraging. And so when Kate, started talking with me about this, for one, I was determined to make the first one work. I was going to do whatever it took, really stick it out. But I mean, it's bad failure, guys. Not one person. It was awful. So really failure to try it again. And that failure and what would happen if this one didn't work out, and that you shouldn't care what other people think or other people's opinions of you are none of your business. Well, I really worried about that a lot, and so it took me a while to come to the pink side, but I'm so glad that I did, and I continue to work through that fear every day. Every post, I think, I get this little glitch in my brain like, oh, what if that person used to see my other posts and now they're thinking, oh, she's on the next thing. But here we are doing it, and it's been good, and I've not failed miserably this time around, and I feel like this team has really been a big part of my success in that. So
yeah, our team is so awesome, and we're so supportive. I know that you had talked to me about the previous network marketing business that you did. The support with your team on that was lacking, and how important it was to you to be a part of such a supportive team and a pretty incredible accountability partner.
That's definitely helpful for sure.
So you and I were talking earlier today, and you have never filled out an IPA sheet before. And so what do you think, or what are you hoping that doing these IPA weekly Zooms will help with?
Well, I'm a really visual person, so I'm super excited about the form because it gives me some little homework to do. I can sit down, I can fill it out, and have a visual of what my plan of attack is. So I have to admit I haven't filled mine out yet, but I'm going to get on it, and I'm excited to see what it brings.
Yay! Awesome. Thank you so much for sharing. So Shandy is back on our call. And so Shandy, if you could please let us know what scares you the most about this business and how these IPAs have really helped you succeed.
You guys hear me?
Yep, we can hear you.
All right. I don't know if it's as much of a fear as it goes along with being uncomfortable. My team is ranking up faster than me. And I know that's because they're just amazing, but it terrifies me because I'm not. And the IPAs have definitely helped because I'm that person that if I don't stay on it every day, I fall off for a while. And so if I have it in front of me and I do it, otherwise I'm like, oh, I'll catch up tomorrow. And then I don't. So
yeah.
IPAs definitely help stay on track because otherwise I'm a huge procrastinator.
Well, I know another ambassador who had a downline soar above her, and she is still very successful, as I know you will be as well. I just love how motivated you are to change your world around, and I appreciate that, in that you're so bold in being honest about your fear or your discomfort as well with seeing your downlines soar, above you, which, they wouldn't be in this position if it weren't for you introducing these amazing products to them. So you have a lot to do with that. And I think that's so amazing. Do you do an IPA every single day for yourself or once a week?
I do them every day if we're in a challenge. Otherwise, I catch myself missing days, and that's why I like the challenges so much, because I know that I have to do it. And it's one of the things I do right when I get up. Otherwise, I'm scrambling at the end of the day, and I don't give my best work.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, if I wait, I'm skipping like a day or two, and then I'm filling everything out. And you can tell.
Yeah. I'm the same exact way. I have to do it every day, and when I don't, I miss a month or 2 or 3. So that's where I'm at. I'm 3 months behind. All right. So thank you, Shandy, so much. So we have about 8 minutes left on the call. Does anybody have any questions about the form or what the Zoom calls are about every single week? Any questions about the calendar challenge?
Can I just ask a quick question real quick?
Yeah.
So, in the top 3 dream doers, with the 1, 2, 3, is this where we're trying to get them to silver each month, or the 3 people that we're hoping to get under them?
Yes, so both. So we want your dream doers to be your level, they're your level 1s, hopefully, and then you're helping them to reach out to 3 people and sign on 3 people. So that's the 3 plus me, or me plus 3, and them plus 3. So we want our downlines to succeed just as much as we want ourselves to succeed. And so as leaders, we want to build our business, and this is a great way to do that and have a visual of who you're working with. These top 3 dream doers can change every week. It could change every day. These might be for those like me who are very visual. I write the 3 people down that I want to really mentor for the week, and then check in with them. Who are you talking to? Do you want to do a 3-way message? That kind of stuff. So it's a good visual of who you're working with for the week. Good question. Any other questions?
Lindsay, can you kind of elaborate on like the accountability part of it? Is that us sending you the form every week? That's our accountability, that we like completed the form, or we've started to like fill like more stuff in? I haven't done this before, so bear with me.
Oh, you haven't? Okay. So great question. So what I'm looking for every single week is that to get credit for the day's challenge, you all are going to fill this sheet out as best as you can. You're going to send it in to me by 2:00 p.m. Pacific time, the day of the Zoom. You're going to participate or watch the Zoom, participate in the Zoom. We'll record them. And then I want you to comment with 1 takeaway and 1 goal. So there's 3 parts to these Zoom calls to get full credit for it. So I'm looking for the form. You join the Zoom either live or the recording, and then comment with a takeaway and a goal. And I'll keep track of that.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Good question. Any other questions? So a question that I had when I first filled this form out is the difference between mentoring, who did you mentor, and your top 3 dream doers. I feel that these can be one and the same. Okay, we have like 4 minutes left. These can be one and the same. So I have my top 3 dream doers that I posted, and then I focused on writing in the who did you mentor part, the person that's the most active for my 3 dream doers. So I'm going to really focus on that person, but really, I mean, this could be a 4th dream doer too, or someone just out of left field that's on your team as well. So I want you all to be creative. I don't want you to stress about this form. It isn't an end all be all type of form. We're gonna go off of it. But if you guys have questions or need help, please don't hesitate to reach out to me or Kate or Kristen or Jessica or even your sponsor. And we can figure this out as a team. We're here to support you, and we want you to succeed at these calendar challenges. So, all right.
Can I say real quick, Linz?
Yeah.
Also, the part about who do your mentor, when I did it, I also kept it to outside of Plexus people. So if there's people at your work or your church or a family friend that you just feel like type of relationship building that you need to be there for them and just kind of help guide them in their life, then that can be somebody that you're mentoring as well. And you just you're building that relationship, you're there for them. It doesn't have to necessarily be Plexus. I don't think.
I agree with you. Thank you for that. I totally forgot about that. But yes, it could be non-plexus. Plexus isn't our whole entire lives, as much as you all think it is. A message that has really worked really well for me the last couple weeks to a month is wishing people a happy birthday. That was recommended by Kristen, and I have jumped on that. And I've wished people happy birthday via Facebook Messenger instead of posting on their wall, but actually sending them a private message and building a relationship that way. I've reconnected with so many friends that I forgot about really on my Facebook. And so I have actually sent out a few samples to people as a happy birthday present. And so I'm really hoping that will help in the long run, so the long game. But that has really been helpful. And I just want to say thank you to Kristen for reminding me about that and just plugging that. Reaching out to people and saying, hey, I've been thinking about you. How are you? And building that relationship with them has also been really helpful for me. And I think that's it. Does anybody we have like a minute left.
I have one more thing. If you look at people's stories and comments, it goes straight to their inbox.
Oh yeah.
Get a conversation going. Because I posted stories and people like comment on it. So I'm getting new messages that I wasn't expecting. And I'm like, oh, they're talking about my story. So those people have been active in the last 24 hours. They just posted that because the stories only stay up for 24 hours. And then you might get conversation going that way too.
That's awesome. Yes, the stories are great. I'm really bad at those. I need to get better at those. All right, everyone. So we are going to end tonight. Thank you so much for joining. Please comment with one takeaway and one goal for the week. And then we'll have a real IPA next week. So today was intro. Practice.
Thank you, Linz.
Thanks, everyone. Have a great